and welcome to the first message about the Danish paper. To those of you who are receiving it by email, who have met, who want on board in terms of making my project happen, I'd like to extend my thanks. I'm very thankful that you want to be part of this project and that you want to receive more information about my project and that you are on board for this. As you know, I'm going to be raising $9 million by the end of this month. At least that's what the goal is. And I'm going to do everything to make sure that that happens. Your coming on board onto the Danish paper is a huge step towards that. So I'm really thankful. I see this as a victory. I can almost see the $9 million now that this paper is coming through to you. The paper is going to give you a chance to evaluate the project, see what its scope is, see what there is for you and the things that you stand for, and it is going to give you a chance to meet other people who I think you should meet, because we are connecting the dots. That's what the whole job is, to connect the dots right across the planet so that we all can work together for our common goals. I don't want to talk too much about it else other than please look at the paper, look for mistakes, have your questions ready, ask me so that we can correct whatever needs to be. If you see any holes in what's not been explained, then please, get back to me so we can fill those. And an important part of this is, as the campaign goes on, the $9 million is going to go into my account. What I need you to understand is that I'm putting it together so that we can create a situation where the money is transferred from my account into an account that works for all of us, so it's more democratic. One could say that we're trying very hard to get more finance to be controlled democratically rather than it being controlled by the elites. But that does not mean that we're against elite. It does not mean that I'm against any part of society. The only thing it means is that I want there to be an upgrade in the standard of basic human rights, or more than just basic human rights, for people in vulnerable situations, in prisons, in hospitals, and for education to really be something that is conducive to the growth of our countries in Africa, and so many other different things that are taken into consideration in terms of the dynamics that keep Africa in poverty, and well, not just Africa, but many of the things that people are dissatisfied with right now, I've taken into consideration, and I'm using a mechanism to work. As I work in this strategy, I use a certain mechanism, and that mechanism is based on understanding a mechanism within economics, why economics is failing. It's too much to explain here. We've got plenty of time for me to explain it to you. But when you see me activate certain parts and create certain parts and create groups on Facebook or whatever, all of them are part of components to an entire picture that basically answers to a paradigm shift. And I speak about this in the Danish paper, the paradigm shift. And basically there's a role for you to play. You're already playing that role. And I'm just lucky to have met you, and I'm really thankful that you want to be part of this. You still have time to consider to not be part of this, because it's a bit crazy. I mean, when you think about it, like 9 million, how am I going to do it? Well, if you stick with me, we will do it. If you desert me, it won't happen. This is clear. This is as clear as that. I need you in order to make this 9 million. I need us to be a community. I need us to be together. Yes, I will market certain things as though it's me, the only one, the Lone Ranger fighting against the injustice of the world. Here goes Jimmy Anderson. But really, it is bullshit. That is marketing. It appeals to some people, but the group work appeals to other people. So we've got to have both out there. The group work, the teamwork, the solo work, all of that needs to be out there. So while I'm welcoming you on board, I want the people to know that I am welcoming you on board. The rest of you, you're not going to see the Danish paper until it's complete. It is going into its second stage, which is where it's going to the people who collaborate with me to correct certain things or to add certain things and to basically iron out whatever might not be clear. And that's where we're at. Short and sweet, that's where we're at. The campaign continues. You will hear more from me. I'll be very, very busy, and you see me everywhere. I've got to raise 9 million by the end of this month. $9 million by the end of this month. Stay with me and let's make it happen.